Year one to year two for you here at Marquette. What's been the biggest difference for you?
Probably just my confidence, on and off the court, in the classroom, playing with my teammates, just getting adjusted, having that good environment around you, knowing that if you make a mistake, you keep your head up. People are telling you, good job, keep going.
The mental side is one thing, but in terms of aspects of your game, what's been the thing that's moved forward for you?
Obviously, my shot last year was really inconsistent. I didn't, hit as many as I wanted to, and everybody noticed that. So it's good to finally feel like my shot's coming back, coming into motion, and knowing that I'll be able to knock down an open shot when I'm needed to.
We had a chance to attend a practice recently. It gets pretty physical out there. What is it like against your teammates, against guys you call brothers, to go hard at them?
Personally, I really think it builds our relationships, because we compete, we fight, we'll push each other. Someone will end up bleeding, someone's cut, and it's really physical in practice. But when we get outside of practice, nothing changes. We don't take anything personally inside the lines to outside the court. So I think it really makes us better, and it makes us compete harder to make one another better.
It's not always going to be easy for you, Brendan, on the court, but things have been turning around.
Can't leave this guy open. Bailey has had an unbelievable shooting night. He's got 19.
What helps keep you centered when it's not going your way, knowing that things will get better?
Yeah, obviously the first few games, I personally felt like I played terrible. And as I mentioned before, it's really nice to have that environment around you where if you're beating up on yourself, you have a bad game, you're in your own mind. To have people around you saying, we need you still. Even though you had a bad game, the next one's going to be great. The next one's going to be great. And, we always talk about doing the next right thing. And that can be the next game, the next play, in practice. And so it's really good to have people around you who will help you keep your head up.
What does your mindset have to be when things are going well, on the other hand?
You got to embrace it. You got to remember that feeling so you can always try to perform like that.
How often over the last year have people wanted to talk to you about your mission experience?
I still get a lot of questions asked, whether that's people who have never heard about it before, or people who already talked to me about it. It gets brought up a lot.
How do you reflect on it now being more than a year removed?
I still see the benefits, every single day of serving a mission. Like I said, spiritually, it's really blessed me and my life and my family and the people around me. So every day I see the benefits of it.
I see that you and Marcus Howard gravitate toward each other quite a bit. Tell me more about that relationship and how you guys have come together as teammates and friends.
Yeah, Marcus is my brother. We hang out a lot. We do a lot of things together off the court, and we just have a really close bond with each other. And we're both from the West, and so we can relate to a lot of the same things, and our families are really close. So it's nice to have someone like that on the team. We're all brothers, but like you said, you can notice the gravitation more, but mainly just because we're both kind of from the same area.
What do you think you learned from him, and likewise he learns from you?
He's an amazing player. Watching him, even when we're on the court, you're just like, wow, he just made that shot, he just made that play.
On the move comes Marquette. Howard, long three! Marcus Howard!
And so just learning from him, he's a very confident player, as you can tell. And so that's something that I also need to work on. So watching him play, it helps me build my confidence.
As Marcus has been more the national spotlight, I think his style game is reaching a certain level. How does yours stack up?
I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I think that personally I got the best style on the team. I like clothing, I like to dress nice, but he learns a little bit from me. He gets some of his swag and drip from me.
I got that inside intel before we sat down into this interview, so I got a scouting report on you. Later this season, your father's going to be singing the national anthem at one of Marquette's games. How good of a singer is he?
He's a great singer. He doesn't really sing around the house that much, but after his basketball career, he has a few albums out. He has a lot of gospel things on like Apple Music. He does some concerts still in Utah. So he's a great singer, and I didn't know that they even asked him to do it until somebody came up to me and was like, hey, your dad's singing the national anthem. Well, all right, hopefully he doesn't mess up. That's the one thing I asked him is, please don't mess up.